Why smart people make terrible financial decisions. Have you ever wondered why someone can solve incredibly complex problems at work, yet completely fall apart when it comes to money? Maybe you've seen a doctor earning hundreds of thousands of dollars, living paycheck to paycheck. Or an engineer who can design advanced systems, but keeps making terrible investments. Or perhaps you've looked at your own life and thought, I know what I should do with money, so why do I keep doing the opposite? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Intelligence doesn't protect you from bad financial decisions. In some cases, it actually makes them worse. Today, we're performing an autopsy on one of the biggest myths in personal finance, that smart people naturally make smart money decisions. By the end of this video, you'll understand why intelligence and financial success are two completely different skills, and why your brain may be quietly sabotaging your wealth without you even realizing it. Before we begin, I want you to answer one question in the comments. What's one financial decision you knew was a mistake but made anyway? Be honest. You'll probably discover that many people made the exact same mistake. Let's begin with the first psychological trap. The illusion that intelligence makes you objective. Most intelligent people trust their own thinking. After all, their intelligence has helped them succeed in school, at work, and in life. So when it comes to money, they naturally assume they'll make rational decisions. But psychology tells us something surprising. Your brain doesn't stop being emotional just because you're intelligent. It simply becomes better at defending emotional decisions with logical explanations. Imagine someone buying an expensive luxury car. They tell themselves it's reliable, safe, fuel efficient, a smart investment. But if they look deep enough, they might realize the real reason was much simpler. They wanted to feel successful. They wanted status. Their emotions made the decision. Their intelligence simply wrote the explanation afterward. Psychologists call this rationalization. Your brain is like an excellent lawyer. Once you've made a decision, it will gather evidence to prove you were right, even if the decision wasn't. That's why being smart isn't enough. You also need the ability to question your own thinking. Here's something I'd love to know. Have you ever justified a purchase that you later realize you didn't actually need? Type guilty in the comments if you've caught yourself doing this. Now let's talk about confidence. Confidence is valuable. Overconfidence is expensive. One of the most studied biases in behavioral finance is overconfidence bias. It causes people to believe they are better than average at predicting outcomes. The smarter someone becomes in one area, the easier it is to assume they will be equally skilled in another. Imagine a brilliant software engineer. She solves difficult problems every day. After reading a few investing books, she becomes convinced she can beat professional investors. She starts trading frequently, ignores risk, believes she has an edge. Months later, her portfolio is worth less than when she started. Not because she lacked intelligence, because she underestimated uncertainty. Financial markets don't reward confidence, they reward discipline. The best investors in the world don't believe they are always right. They build systems that protect them when they are wrong. That's a huge psychological difference. Another hidden reason smart people make poor financial decisions is analysis paralysis. Highly intelligent people love gathering information. They compare every option, read every article, watch every video, listen to every expert. The problem? They confuse preparation with progress. Imagine two people who want to start investing. The first spends 2 years researching the perfect strategy. The second opens a simple investment account and starts investing a small amount every month. 5 years later, who has a better chance of building wealth? Usually the person who started. Because money rewards consistent action more than perfect planning. Perfection feels productive, but very often is simply fear wearing a smarter disguise. Pause for a moment. Are you someone who acts too quickly or someone who waits for the perfect moment? Let me know in the comments. Understanding your own pattern is the first step toward changing it. Now let's examine another dangerous psychological trap. Confirmation bias. Once your brain believes something, it starts protecting that belief. Imagine you become convinced that a certain stock is going to skyrocket. Suddenly, every positive article feels convincing. Every warning seems exaggerated. Every opposing opinion feels uninformed. Without realizing it, you've stopped looking for the truth. You're looking for agreement. This happens outside investing too. If someone believes they are naturally bad with money, every mistake becomes proof. Every success gets dismissed as luck. Eventually, their identity becomes stronger than the evidence. And that's one of the most dangerous things your brain can do. Because once your identity says, I'm just bad with money, your behavior starts matching the story. The good news, identity can change. But only after you become aware of the story you've been telling yourself. Another reason intelligence doesn't guarantee wealth is that smart people often underestimate simple habits. Our brains love complexity. Complicated strategies feel more impressive, but wealth usually grows through boring consistency. Saving regularly, investing consistently, avoiding unnecessary debt, controlling emotional spending. Those habits don't make exciting headlines, but over decades, they outperform most clever financial tricks. Many intelligent people spend years searching for advanced strategies while ignoring the simple behaviors that actually build wealth. That's like trying to improve a race car while forgetting to put fuel in it. Financial success is often less about brilliance and more about repetition. Before we continue, here's another question. What's harder for you personally? Being patient with your money or resisting impulse spending? I'm genuinely curious to see which one appears more often in the comments.